Just finished uploading a video. What's up? And now I'm making another one. That's how it goes. Just on to the next immediately. Alright, let's do this. In 1 second, I just gotta shut this off. Shut down. Yes. Done. Out of the way. Excuse me. I thought this would be fun to go through just because, like, I used to be really into gaming. I'm kind of still into it right now, but definitely not as much as I was, like, growing up. I was always on, like, PS2, and then we got the Xbox 360, and so yeah, only real gamers are going to understand this. Leave a like if you're a gamer. And my camera is seriously about to die. Like, it's just, I can't win. You see, this is what I came here for. Like, straight out of the gate, amazing, typical gaming YouTuber in 2020. What's up, guys? Get ready. We're going to be tearing apart another game for half an hour. But first, I'd like to talk about Raid Shadow Legends. Yeah, man. Like, I'll tell you what, I can't wait. It's going to be the day when I am able to monetize my channel and there's Raid Shadow Legends all over the place. It's just going to be ridiculous. They're going to be putting advertisements all over everything, and it's going to be hilarious. I think it's so funny how, like, that became a meme all of a sudden. I guess just because so many people, like, endorse the game or whatever. Woke up to my daughter trying to game. Start them young, you know? It's a good thing to get into. It's fun. Laugh, cries, and pour. Rate my setup. Yeah. DS. I never had the DS's before. I had the Game Boy Advanced SP. Alright? Like, do not come at me. Stuck in quarantine? Time to open the emergency shelter in place kit. Absolutely. That'd be like super fun just to go through all those like really old games that you played when you were younger. I think a lot of people feel this way. Like, when you're younger and you're playing this game, it seems impossible, but I feel like if I went on most of these now, I'd probably be able to beat them, especially like a lot of the old PS2 games. Like, I feel like they'd probably be really easy. I was just young and, you know, stupid, so and I was just not good at the game, so that's probably why I thought it was so difficult. This is fine. I don't even know what this is from, honestly, but I appreciate the reference. I like that. I appreciate that. Good job. My little sister kept bugging me to let her play video games with me. This will teach her. Come on now. There's no need for all that, and especially in VR, too. I've never tried the VR before. I'm pretty excited for when VR gets really good, because I think that's like... I don't know, I just think that's like, it'll be such an exciting thing to see, like, actual virtual reality, because I feel like anyone who's really into gaming or was really into it, like, being able to go into VR would be the coolest experience ever. I'm excited to see, like, what VR has to offer, like, in the next couple of years, like, how good it actually gets. I've always been really interested in that and seeing, like, how far they could actually take that, but it's also kind of scary, because if it gets too good, no one's going to want to get out of VR because it's definitely going to be much better than living in reality. So, I mean, that's like the scary part of VR. Valve giving themselves the recognition they deserve. Absolutely. Left 4 Dead. Come on now. Amazing. I just realized there's 25.5 million members in this one. Jesus Christ. When the squad is online. Can I leave work early today? Boss, why? The squad is online. Take my car. Yeah, man, when the squad's online, I mean, what are you gonna do? Miss out on an opportunity? No. Whenever I start, like, thinking about all this, I think back to, like, you know, when you join the Xbox Live party and all your fucking bros are in there, and it's like, you know, you go on Halo or, like, you know, Modern Warfare 2. It's just like, man, those are the good old days, you know what I mean? Like, times were simple back then, you know? You go home on a Friday from school, all your bros are online, you know? Go play some Call of Duty and just tear it up. It's amazing. Problems and responsibilities. Video games. Yeah, that's kind of like me right now, only instead of video games, it's like taking naps. Yeah. I'm working on it, alright? I'm trying to get better. I've been getting better at it, alright? It's just sometimes it gets to be a little bit much and I gotta just disappear for a while in my bed and just not move, okay? Please just don't judge me, alright? I'm working on it. I'm getting better. Leave me alone. This is pretty funny and, like, sadly accurate. Every single time. Actual gameplay trailer of a mobile game. Who, him? I've never seen this guy. Yeah, I mean, that's how it is, man. Some of these advertisements, and like, I wouldn't even say for all like mobile games, just like some games in general, you know? Or like even movies too. It's like, you see the trailer and it looks amazing, right? And then you actually start playing the game and you're like, wow, this is fucking terrible. Especially because like, you gotta buy the game. Like, I'm talking about like, you know, back when they were $60 or whatever. I have no idea what they are right now. But like, if you went out back then and bought a game that was like $60 and it sucked, and then you went to return it, like GameStop was only going to give you like 30 cents for it, and then they put it back on the shelf for fucking $50. It's like, what the hell, man? Like, how is that fair at all? Let's talk about that. Rate my setup. I mean, if it works, you know. It's not the most glamorous thing in the world, but it looks like you're doing just fine. So, I mean, who am I to sit here and judge you? But like an ironing board, you know? I feel like you probably could have gotten something a little bit more reasonable than an ironing board, but hey, if it works for you, congratulations. I'm very happy for you. Good job. This is amazing. Playing co-op with a friend who's already beaten the game. Yeah, I mean, that was always the funniest thing, like, because we would do this a lot, like, say, like, Borderlands. If you guys have ever played Borderlands, it's probably one of the best games ever. And, like, what we would do is we'd run through the campaign and, like, finish it, and then we'd get our one character, like, built up, like, basically, like, max out all the stuff, and then we'd join one of our friends, like, games or whatever, who was trying to build up their character, and we would just level boost them. So we'd bring them into our game, so they'd be getting, like, so much XP for all this stuff, and they would just stay behind and, like, try not to get killed immediately because they're, like, a level 1 and, like, versing level, like, 55 enemies. So, of course, like, it's completely stacked against them. But, yeah, it was always funny because, like, it's like the best way to just completely boost accounts on there. It's funny too because, like, you know, when you're trying to keep up with someone and they're just running ahead and you have no idea what you're doing and they're just completely like destroying anything, or even something where it's like not even shared XP and you're supposed to like try to keep up with this person that knows everything about the game, like, it just sucks. It's impossible. Fallout, dressing for the apocalypse, expectations versus reality. Yeah, I'd say that's probably accurate. Fallout's another one of those games that's just amazing. Except for Fallout 4, I feel like they kind of ruined it, and then the next one after that, it was like, I feel like they're just adding too much stuff. New Vegas and 3 were amazing. I feel like I was definitely a lot better at New Vegas just because I was a little bit older when I played it, and like, you know, I was just better at gaming then. But yeah, 3 was just like, 3 was tough because you had to go through all the subways, like when you're in DC, and that was annoying. But yeah, even to this day, like, I don't know which one's better. I just know that I did not like Fallout 4 at all. Oh, Jesus. Just got my steering wheel. Alright, I had one of these before, okay? On PlayStation 2, I had one of those, and let me tell you, it is a complete nightmare. It definitely, you'd think it's a lot cooler than it actually is, but when you try to use it, it's horrible, alright? Like, I don't remember which game I was playing. Maybe it was like Need for Speed, but I remember specifically like hooking in the steering wheel and I was like, this is going to be the most badass thing ever. And it sucked. It was the worst. Like, the response was so bad, and it was like you'd try to turn, like, it's like the reaction from the controller just was not good at all. And like the pedals, I couldn't even get them to work. So yeah, it was unfortunate. I mean, granted, that was like in like 2010 maybe, so yeah, that was kind of a while ago, but yeah, whatever. Maybe they've gotten better, I don't know. All I know is I was really hyped for that, and it did not meet my expectations, and I was a little upset, I'm not gonna lie. My new gaming setup / room. Yeah, that's pretty dope actually, you know? I like how there's the artwork right on the sides too. That's what I really want to do. I want to have like a nice setup. Like, I just haven't really been putting in a lot of work. I was able to get this desk, which is nice. I just want to be able to have like 2 monitors, but the only thing is, like, I don't necessarily need that, like, because all my videos, like, I just edit on my Mac, so it's like, you know, I want to one day be able to build a PC and have like the 2 monitor setup and like a console under it, like a PS4 or something. But like, I don't need 2 monitors because, like, I'm probably just gonna always stick to my MacBook just because it's so much easier to edit on. I just really like the idea of having the whole setup going. I think it looks really cool. So yeah, maybe in the future, but just not right now. Alright, I think I'm gonna end it with this one. Old but Gold. I got a funny story about this. So whenever I would go down to Penn State, my friends down there, they had, I'm not sure which one it was, but I know it was, you know, one of the Smash Bros. Games. And he was really good at it, and I've never played that game before, and I would always get my ass kicked, and it was the most frustrating thing ever. I never really played any of the Mario games, so like whenever we would play them down there, I would just get destroyed, especially if it was like Mario Kart. Like, I remember the first time I played on Rainbow Road, I kept falling off the damn map which is just pissing me off so much. Yeah, it's always nice just kind of going back and just remembering the good old times when things were a little bit easier, you know. It was a good time, so it's nice to kind of reminisce on that every now and then. But that's it for today. Leave a like if you enjoyed this video. Subscribe if you are not. It helps out. Let me know down in the comments what kind of videos you guys would like to see, and I will make them. Alright, I'm out. I'll see you later.